Okay, so I'm editing this right now, and I just realized I never told you guys why I'm trying to run Ubuntu on this. It's because it's the only ARM OS that I know of. I mean, I'm sure there's other Linux distros that are ARM, but it's the only one that I know of that, you know, is ARM, so it should run on this laptop. Keyword being should. Alright, back to
Linux. Everybody knows it. At least I think everybody does. And if you watched my last video, you know that I now run Ubuntu on this MacBook Air. But I have another Mac that runs just normal Mac OS because it's a 2023 Mac. But I do want to see if Ubuntu would run on it. So, first thing we're going to have to do is go to the Ubuntu downloader again. Let me get a better angle for you guys. Wonderful. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is so slow on this thing. Because, I mean, the Wi-Fi is like perfectly fine now. Server shouldn't be down, but it's still running horribly slow. I also haven't restarted this thing in forever. Let me do that real quick. So yeah, we're going to be seeing if the ARM version of Ubuntu runs on my MacBook Pro. Okay, we're back in. What? I know, I told you not to require authentication, but you still do it anyway. Okay, anyway, back to where we were. So you can see whenever you go to regular Ubuntu, there is an ARM version, which is for some reason significantly less. Yeah, that's weird. It's only 3 gigabytes, so it shouldn't be too horrible to download, especially on this computer. I mean, let's be real. What? 3.6, 4.6? Doesn't add up. But anyway, it shouldn't be too much to download, only 3 minutes. Yeah, no. I need to get a flashlight to flash it real quick. Well, the method I didn't want to do is the one we're gonna have to do. This is what I used to install Ubuntu last time. Well, this currently holds my Ubuntu backup because I didn't trust that this would just be fine without a backup. And you can see when I plug it in and go to backups, the backup isn't there. I think you had to go into there. And yep, there's my backup. But whatever. Also, I used the command to install all the tools from the extended version of Ubuntu, so I have all this now, including a startup disk creator, which is very nice to have built in, because, you know, then I don't have to install anything. And that just makes this a lot easier. Okay, we're done. Okay, so I haven't used this before, and it looks like the ISO is right there. We should be able to just make startup disk. Am I sure I want to do it? Yes. Type in our password. And I don't know if it's doing anything because there isn't a window anymore. Okay, there. Now we just wait again. Look at this hard drive, just, Wow. Fingerprints. Okay. Says it's complete. So we should be able to just take this and use it on the other computer. And here is my main MacBook Pro, which I actually used to install Ubuntu on this computer. So it looks like the turns have tabled. Yep, that's it. The turns have tabled, and we are now installing. Well, not installing, but trying Ubuntu. We're trying Ubuntu on this computer now. So let's shut it down. What? Shut up. Shut it down. Okay, anyway. We turn it back on. And pressing on the power button. No, as we're turning it on, not like turn it on and pressing on the power button. You know how it is. If you own one of these Macs. I really need to clean my screen. I probably should, but I don't want to. Okay, I feel like I should be seeing it here. Let me see if it's even readable. Because I don't know if it's seeing it or not. Ooh. Oh, I broke it. Fucking hate hard drives. Okay, anyway, this is the one I know my password for. I was gonna say my password on camera. No, it's seeing it. It's seeing it. Startup disk. You know, I find it real interesting that you can't boot off of this. And now I'm gonna have to Google it. That's weird though, because this is an ARM. The ARM one, so it should work. Connect the media and then press and hold the power button until loading startup options appear on the screen. Release the power button and both your internal drive and any connected bootable installers will show as options. So that means one of two things. My computer sucks or it can't read this. And I mean, it's obviously the first one, but also, why are you not reading this? Okay. It's just not showing up. And you see in disk utility, there it is. What if I run first aid on it? What did it do? Nothing. Okay. Alright, well, what if I shut down and do the process again? Because who knows, maybe that'll work. I don't know. I only used the startup recovery to actually boot something on Intel Macs. It's so much easier. Yeah, I don't know if there is a way, because, you know, flash drive's plugged in right here. It ain't there. I think the only way to do it is a virtual machine, which, nobody likes. Nobody likes virtual machines. So, yeah, we have confirmed you cannot install Ubuntu on a MacBook Pro of the M series kind. Oh, I just hit my phone. Yeah, Screw these Macs. If only they were more capable than literal Intel Macs, the ones that were supposed to replace them. Because like this. Ubuntu. And I can install Windows if only I had boot camp drivers. But I could install Windows on it too, and Mac OS. This one, shit, sorry, you're stuck on Mac OS. Ha ha. This is for anybody mad about the fingerprints on the hard drive. Sorry, I want to see. Oh, fuck that. Now watch this magic. Wow. Used? No. Oh, wow, you can see I'm shooting on an iPhone again, which is probably a mistake. I don't know. I'll have to see how it looks in editing. Used? No. This little piece. That hurt my ears. And the hard drive. Wow. You guys want to take a deeper look? Oh my god, I just threw the most metal screwdriver. Like, this whole body is metal. Very nice screwdriver. Like, the nicest screwdriver I've ever owned. I just threw it right onto my laptop. Oh my god. Yeah, let's just take every bit out now. You know, I'm taking my anger out on the hard drive. I don't even know what it did. Oh, right, I forgot it failed to download GTA. Well, it wasn't the Wi-Fi, it was like, it literally just failed while downloading GTA. And now I'm angry, I'm very angry. Now I think about it, I should probably take this piece out. So I want to take all this out. Whatever. Get out of there. Okay, do you come out now? No. I see a little screw down there. I would give you guys better viewing angles, but this sucks to unscrew, so hold on. This is like the hardest screw to unscrew of all time, but I got it out. And I will be putting it into my screw repository. Like Bringa Studios, except my screw repository is my computer. Okay? It's my computer. Because there's like a little indent in my case where I just put the screws. It wants to come out. I think it does. I don't know. It just won't. So many free screws we get from this. They're very crunchy too. And there's a loud ass crunch coming from this. Now this is moving wherever it wants, but it's not coming out. Let me just dump the screw real quick. So now I need to take out this side, which I actually already have. I just put it back in to see if it would even work. And it did. Will it work now? Probably not, so I might as well take this out. Now these are some pretty cringy screws. They're not very good screws, so I don't know how much I'd want to use them, but I might, depending on how much I need to. I just threw my screwdriver again. And look at that, board comes out. This piece is out. I wonder if there's any other screws. God. Alright, let's make a deal here. I already kind of fingerprinted the platter, but if I can't get this piece out, I'm fingerprinting this platter right here. I'm surprised this thing hasn't... Oh! I'm surprised this thing hasn't shattered yet. Oh. Come on. There's no obvious screw. Oh, wait. Forgot to take one out. Yay. Now, will you come out? Oh, I'm gonna say no. Yeah, it's gonna be a big fat no. Is there a screw under this? Because, like, it feels like there's more screws. I just don't see any. Dude, I don't know how to take apart a hard drive. Well, if it requires anything under this case that is pure aluminum or steel, whichever one, I don't know, I'm bad with freaking stuff, then I'm not gonna be able to get... Oh, is that a screw? Wait, is that actually a screw? It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's machined in. Well, a deal's a deal. Yep, look at that. That platter will never be clean again. This one will never be undented again.